Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. I didn't send it to Blessedom page. Good evening, my people. You're welcome. Yeah. Good evening. Good evening, my people. You're welcome. I was wondering what happened. Good evening, my people. You're welcome. My people, you're welcome to this live video again. Yeah. So I was trying to. You're welcome, my people. Good evening. Good now, Ben Stead Solomon. Good evening, my people. I welcome you once again to my life. You're very much welcome. Um, you're welcome, my people. Just trying to set everything up. Sorry, guys. I'm just kind of, yeah. Okay. Okay. You're welcome, my people. Welcome, welcome. So, well, today I was like thinking that there was football, the World Cup. Maybe people would rather be interested in watching the football and the opening ceremony and all those kind of a thing. So I was not very sure. Should I come online? Should I not come online? So that's what I was actually asking. Good evening. Should I come or should I not come? But so when I put out the question, a lot of people responded positively. So here we are. So you're welcome once again to this live video this very Sunday evening. It's going to be very brief, of course, because we already have the evening. So, like I was saying, there is a brother that is one of us here. He's in Southeast, and his money was stolen from him. I told you people from this ESN guys, and I don't want to. He's afraid to expose himself, and I don't want to put him in that danger. So I will really appreciate anybody that can send me anything to help him, to recover some of the stolen funds. You can send it to me through PayPal, and then I will give it to him. So if you would, respond to help him in this way, we can protect him, because I thought that if we use a what they call it, POS, that it could be safer, but they said no, they will still be able to trace the POS if we put it out here. So I don't want to endanger him more than he is, and I know that he's still there and he's still within their reach, so I don't want to put him in that danger. So I'm thinking that the safest way to do it is if you send me through PayPal PayPal, then I can remit it back to him. And I hope that is, obtainable. I hope that is not too much to ask for. I believe that since he's not supporting them, and first of all, we have to be grateful that he has his life with him. He's traumatized, he lost his money, but he's still alive. And once there is life, there is still hope. So thank you so much if you respond and if you reach out to help this brother. And if you reach out to help the brother, please write on Facebook on the comments section. Let us know that you sent something, and so that we can put it together, so there will be no room for saying maybe he didn't get everything that was sent to him. So thank you very much. Thank you very much, everyone. What exactly happened was he was in his place of business, and they came there to meet him, and they were asking him how much has he been contributing to what they are doing, and they said he has not been contributing, and for that reason they fought with they were having gone, and they forced him to take everything that was of value with him, all the cash with him, his money, and his cash. They cleared everything from his account, so he doesn't have anything for now. And he's also shaking, and he's not having that business anymore for now. So he sent me a voice message, and I also sent it to someone else to verify. And he was actually very descriptive of where he was, very, very, very much detailed of his location, especially. That's why I didn't want to play the audio, to you guys for safety reasons. Yeah. So you're welcome, my people. You're welcome once again. So in this video today, I want to start with talking about these policemen that we are seeing their video, and how they were just like fry, like they were just kind of thrown on the ground like nothing. I don't know, like it was very, very disturbing. And I'm wondering, like, in a time like this, Nigerian policemen, and you are posted to the southeast, and you are still falling like flies like this. Like, I don't understand. Don't you know the situation of the place where you are at? Like, does somebody needs to tell you that things are no longer as usual? Like, why? I don't understand it. On the one hand, I don't understand why they are so easy to be taken out like that. I mean, you went to police college, you have training, and these boys were inside the bush. How is it possible that every time you are just like, so easy to be taken out? I don't understand. You know, Good evening, Godwin. No, he was a victim of ESN. He was a victim of ESN. They came to him and said he's not contributing to Ihe. So how much is he going to give them that he has not been contributing? Like, very similar to that voice note that they were calling that doctor and say, how much will you bring now? How much will you bring to add to what they are doing, because they are protecting? You have to pay your own dues. You have not paid any dues. Something like that, yeah. I'm not celebrating birthday. Oh. Why are you saying happy birthday to me? Hey, Emma Goroke. Happy birthday. Why are you saying happy birthday? Good evening, King Solomon. So, my people, I was wondering, if you're a policeman here, can you tell us what is going on? How are you able to be taken out so easily by bush babies, just like that? And you are lying on the street, and every day the same thing. Did they upon stuff Sulemomo own the same thing? About 7 of them littered everywhere. And the day of this Ifeanyi Ejiofor, and every other day, like this weekend alone, in Enugu, in Abakaliki, everywhere, you just see them on the streets. Aguleri, is it Enugu or Anambra, right? Anambra. And they are just littered the floor, and everybody just say, oh, look. I don't know what is going on, what is going on? Nigerian police, is it that you don't have the training, or is it that you don't understand the terrain where you are at? Like you don't understand the situation, the condition of things, like you are not aware, you are just unconscious, or you are not focused, you are more interested to extort people instead of your life? Or is it that your life is not important for you? Like, I don't know. What is the color of your problem? If you're a Nigerian policeman and you are in the southeast, what exactly is the color of your lack of focus? Because I was just wondering this thing and I was posting it earlier today. How can you be in a place that is disturbed and is in trouble and you are not reacting appropriately? And you are just like a fly that is like, fly. It's like fly that is perching up and down. And when you perch, tie, you perch, tie, you perch, they will just be forgotten like nothing. Why? You are a policeman. Why should you be falling like that? You know? Sorry, let me remove some of these IPOB people that are disturbing the stream. So at the end of the day, you have so many law enforcement people in the southeast. Like, so it's almost like, I feel like when you are on guard, when you're on your guard, when you understand where you are, when you understand the situation of things, there's an extra caution that nature gives you. Like when you are at alert, you are like uh, um, let me say envisaging, you are thinking, okay, you are looking at, like you should be on extra alert, at a point that you will be ready to fight. Like you should not be in a place that you'll be taking unawares, you'll be pressing phone, you will be laughing, you will be jeering, like you will just be losing attention. Like, what is the color of your problem? You don't like your family ni, abi you don't, your life no dey sweet you ni. Like, wetin be una problem? Nigeria policemen that are posted in the southeast as of now, wetin be una problem? Una no understand where una dey? Why they go dey do una kpai like this, like fly everywhere? They just every road they go just throw away them for road like flies. Why? These are people's fathers, husbands, brothers. Why? You chose a noble profession and you are going there to protect the people, and you cannot protect your own self. Like, how? So if you are such an easy victim, how can you even be protective of another person? If you can easily be taken out like flies, fiam, when fly perch here, you slap it, you remove it, Why will you be absent-minded in a place like the Southeast at this time? Or even at any time safe? Why will you be absent-minded? You're supposed to be on alert. It's almost like when a soldier is at the war front. Are you going to see him that he will be nonchalant? Look, he will be at an attention, because at any time his life is on the verge. And we are looking at you, and you will see your colleague on the street. It will not mean anything to you. Why? Because you are disconnected. You are thinking, oh, God will do it. My Odeshi will do it. It will not be my portion. How will it not be your portion when you are not concentrated, and when you are not paying attention, when you are not focused, when your mind is ukuwani, when your mind is your girlfriend, your money you want to go and collect, wow, rubbish here up and down, you are not focused. It doesn't give me joy to see this our young men. And most of these people in the southeast they are taking out like this, they are also people from that place. It's not like they are from another place or anything like that. So our brother said that some of them are at the checkpoint, are busy collecting peanuts from motorists. They are never focused. Some are even IPOB members. Imagine. How can the policeman be an IPOB member? Like, how? Lack of situational awareness. Exactly. Like, this is the summary of what we are saying. Lack of situational awareness. How can you be in a place that is so volatile and you are not aware? Like, now one life you get. If you are so dull, your brain no fit capture and say, now this one life you get, you no get duplicate. Wetin go make you go put yourself in that kind of a profession? Huh? Our police are always absent-minded and not observant enough. Again, they are not even conscious of their environment. I don't even know why they are being this cheap to some untrained rogues. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know why they are so cheap and so easy to take. And the IG of police is not doing anything. Like, your men are falling. You are just there. I don't know who is the IG of police. I don't even know his name. What is he even saying? He's not doing anything. He's not reacting. How can you be an inspector general of police and this kind of thing is happening and they are taking out your men, young men, actively, and you are not doing anything? You are in Abuja drinking pepper soup. Who does that? You're supposed to retrain, reshuffle, create awareness, do what you need to do. Give them the proper gear that they need. Bulletproof. Give them a head proof. Things that they will secure them. What kind of thing is this? And nobody is saying anything. What kind of thing is it? Who are the leaders? Who are the leaders in police? Even the president himself, he just turned a blind eye, not looking. How can you be a commander-in-chief and every day you are hearing that law enforcement are being taken down like flies? You are not saying anything. Everybody just carry on like nothing is happening. I don't get it. Huh? You say they are looking at Ukuwanyi, they are distracted by Ukuwanyi Owere. I don't know. I don't know what to say. We're talking about your life, Ofumbia. One life. You will not go to somewhere and be looking at Ukuwanyi. You forget that you will not have situational awareness the way our brother put it. Eh? He said they were forced to be there. I don't know if a policeman is a policeman. They can be posted at any time to any place now. Okay, first of all, the president you are hearing, you are seeing every day, they are taking out your policemen. You are not saying anything. Look, Lukumon, look, you are looking. You are not saying anything. You are not taking action. You are not giving order. You are not even saying, IG of police, what are you doing about this? Nothing. You are just looking. They are you are police. Even if they cannot help you, you yourself, you buruku brother, you cannot help yourself. I want brother. You cannot help yourself. Opportunity. You know if you open your eye, shine your eye, help yourself. Say they no help you, no fit help yourself. You know if you shine your eye, know where you dey. They are attentive. You go stand there, go they look woman nyash. They do, oh, fine girl. One guy, you don't know say na what front you dey. Like, there are so many ways to look at it, and it's so annoying because it can really be prevented. It cannot, like, okay, maybe one casual, but the one they will just line them on fly. They go just they pass, they go just they for road everywhere. Like, wait happen. Wetin happen? Wanna enter house now. If na so I want to come this go southeast, go the west, now wanna enter house, wanna stay house, remove the uniform, enter house. Wetin na they go there, go through one life for what? This is so annoying. Like, I said, I was feeling sorry for them, but then again, my empathy just finished. And they're like, like these people, the mumu na follow come. I've been born to be foolish with this. I don't understand. Good evening, my people. Good evening, Jerome. I cite you. Oge Terry, I cite you. The Nigerian government don't care about you. You will be policeman. You say you don't care about yourself. Then swear for you, ni. Then swear for you. You where they call yourself policeman. They swear for you. Your life, your mama born you, make you can't do Sarah with your life, Abi. You no get sense. They swear for you. Orieti Daruni, Abi. You say you can't go stand for where they don't give you anything to protect yourself. You can't be like evening fly where they buy anyhow. We go throw away you for ground. Your life no important for you. No enter house. What is be all this thing? It's irritating at this point. They no help you for up. They no help you for down. You say you no fit help yourself. You no get sense. You no get sense. Now 10 naira where you want collect, now pass your life. They say who live to fight again will live to who live to run can live to fight again. Your own, you go there, go stand tanda like or the buruku. They go just dey kpai you go dey and you yourself, the one wey stand, you go see your second for ground, you go dey feel say my God will do it for me. That my day she dey. I don't even understand what is going on. They didn't do anything. PDP failed, the APC failed. And the worst part, the thing is ongoing. It's ongoing. It's not like it don't pass. Say no, be say we are talking about it in past tense. You are still in power. You have all the apparatus. You can deal with the situation, but you go just see that they look. I never see this kind of government before, honestly. Something where you can deal with, you go just they look and waiting, like saying on television. You go they look and like saying waiting. You they look for television. Why? These now people, children. Then say that you send them go work. Okay, if they say they forget their duty, they forget how to pay situation attention to what you send them. You know, go they do training to make sure say that they are attentive, then they are alert. You go they retrain them. That IGP where they there, we no know in work, where they take him men as he sit down there, they smoke, they chop pepper soup with a big belly. You know say you go come out and for that office or place, put another person. Like you know say when something is going on as the hot, you will be reacting. What kind of sit down look government is this? Like how? Now how many police people now working? How many police on a first get? How many? They even they talk say police no many, they no rich. The one way they una sit down, they look that they remove them like flies. Why? I don't understand. The thing I don't cry, I don't look the thing, but I can't say time don't reach where person go they rake. Time don't reach where person go dey rake. This thing you don't pass, be careful. You don't even be like Juju John. Honestly. They really need serious mental alertness. If you are a policeman, anywhere you are, this message is for you. You have to ask yourself a question. Is your life important? Yes or no? If your life not important, carry go, continue. If your life important for you, enter house. If you know say you no fit pay attention where you dey go. Like most of the one that they do, person go sit down for bulletproof car, you go hang for truck, open truck, you won't go pro like that. I never had even person where they use mumu swear for you know fit mumu like that. You go dey follow person wey carry bulletproof, you go dey follow. Wetin you think say won't happen? How you want to protect the person? Una not even get one when e be say fit set, all of una fit dive inside, or maybe the remaining fit dive inside, maybe one or two go for. All of una go just hang for truck. Una wan go protect person wey don already protect himself. And una no get sense. Una not even tell the person make e buy the one wey they wear for head. The one wey they use cover chest at all. Make e be say maybe na leg the thing fit meet on. Una no get sense. Una no get sense. Small children where they go carry enter inside bush, they go just they come outside bush, they take una out anyhow. Una no fit get eye, una no fit gather intelligence. Una no fit storm those areas, check all the boys that they do bad thing. Now one eye go see, look there like this, he go see them. No be say one eye like this, he go see them, they show for their eye where they don't chop mini tire. He said, I think it goes beyond the government. I saw news bulletin banning blah, blah, blah from the Lagos Ibadan highway. We have numerous security agencies, but they are all important to it doesn't matter. Like, for example, if the work is inundating for the policemen, maybe it is above their capacity, it is above their training, it is above what you know that they are able to do, then why do you put them in that situation for them to be taken out like flies? It goes back to the government, to the IGP, to the president. Like, who does that? You know that the police people you put in this place, they are not up to the task. They are ill-equipped. They don't have the equipment. They don't have the training. They cannot be efficient. They cannot function in such a place. And you put them there, which means you put them there, make them go die. Which means you send them, make them go by, and you no care, say whether they take them out. You know, say waiting. You know, you go the right paper. This one go, that one don't for okay. The rest go. Waiting be that one. It don't make sense. And we are talking that they don't have enough. They need more police. They need to train more. That the small one that don't train, una not fit train them more. Give them the more equipment. All the money una use and they do a party. All the money I use and they buy car. They do wetin no make sense. Okay, when they don't buy all the police people finish, now wetin go happen? They lack serious mental alertness. They lack serious mental alertness. The authorities are giving the governors back what they created, thinking that they are getting at Buhari. I don't understand. I don't understand, but because no matter anything anybody is thinking, it still fall back on the ruling administration. It is happening right now in their own time. In their own time, there's no excuse. Everything comes back to them. There's no excuse. So if you are the active leader of this administration like President Muhammadu Buhari, and this kind of thing is happening under your watch, then it falls back to you as a leadership failure, glaring. And you are a military person, and this is a security situation, and you cannot take hold of it. Hello. It is unacceptable. It's unacceptable. So you want to take out all the security remaining ones so that all the place will fall to the bingos, right? If that is the plan, then let the policemen go home. You don't need to send them there. Let them go home with their life. That's what I'm saying. If you know that your intention is to finish them off, there is no need for them. Send them back home. Let them go home to their families, to their wives. What is this? I don't get it. So I say on the part of the policemen, they said that like say they have something they miss, the nuts, their head, their brain they touch, couple where. Why you go there for in a place like that? You know go there attentive, you know go get mental alertness, you know go get situational alertness. Say you go they work and attentive to know wetin dey go on around you. You go there, they look fine baby. You go there, they collect 10 naira. You go there, they look your telephone, they look Facebook, they laugh. Like, I don't know. Anyway, I just feel like, saying this here. I also blame some of the police in the Southeast because hyper criminals will commit a crime, but they will turn it to be buying and okay. And that's where the intelligence come in. So do they have the capacity to carry out that intelligence or not? And if they don't, why are they not being supported to get the necessary investigative possibility that to deal with the situation? It looks like we are somehow defending the indefensible. The guys do a lot of rubbish out there. They do this, they drink on the yard, they intimidate and harass innocent. They are unprofessional in carrying out their duties. They are very unprofessional. So so the whole thing goes both ways. So if they are very unprofessional, this is the duty of their IG to call them to order. Call them to order, retrain them, reshuffle them, get them out of that place instead of them wasting like that. I don't understand, like everybody just looks on. They just carry on like, nothing is going. When I'm looking at these videos and I'm counting 1, 2, 3, 4, it doesn't even make major headlines. People just talk about, they would rather talk about Koro BD, talk about her divorce, talk about, marriage, talk about, like all these kind of things, maybe politics, election, that kind of a thing. But it doesn't even make headlines that this number of servicemen were taken out this weekend alone. It doesn't even bother so many people like that. So a lot of people are disconnected from reality until they need, it gets to them, or they have a need to go to police, or hoping for police to come to their help, and then all of a sudden there's no police. Like that one I played the audio, they were not going to police station to go and report. But these are the same people that were saying, oh, yes, I know, yes, oh, our own. I don't know what is going on, but I just say, let me vent a little bit on that regard. Then another thing I wanted to actually talk about is this the saga between Soludo and P2B, and from my own perspective, I see a lot of people, they were going back and forth. They made it a tribal thing. They made it like, almost like trying to mob this person, like they went out for him and all, like all those kind of a thing. And I'm looking at it and I'm saying, like, there's a fundamental thing people don't understand, people are making this thing about tribal politics because that's what the politicians sold to the population, your tribe, your own, So an average politician in Nigeria have sold you that idea of your own, support your own, our own, tiwa tiwa, nke anyị bụ nke anyị, support your own. The same thing up north. I don't know how they express it. But at the end of the day, they will need a political platform to go to any position they want to go. And on the way to go into that position, they have to follow the party guideline, support that party, and literally flow through that party. It's like a stream, you are flowing with that party. So everything is like saying ethnic, 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 but in reality, it is actually partisan. I really hope that you can see it from this simplistic explanation that it is nothing to do with tribe. It has never been anything to do with tribe. But that's what is sold to us, the politicians. But between the politicians, they know themselves that it's about their political parties and their political interest. So first comes the interest of that politician. So you are like, this is one politician, number one, I'm here, for example. And I have this political interest. I want to go to this position. I want to, enter. And I cannot do that on my own. I have to go through a political party. And so I put myself in a political party. And now that political party doesn't have only people from one ethnic group. They have different people from different ethnic group in that political party. And in order to sail through that political party, I have to abide and be loyal to the interest of that political party. So I have my interest, and then I have to align my interest to the interest of the political party. And I sail through that political party. And so at the end of the day, it's these two things that are actually at play. But along the line, they entangle your ethnicity, and you are thinking it's about your ethnicity, it's about your ethnicity. I just want you to know that it is partisan politics. Let it be, let it be at the back of your mind at any time going forward. Let it replay in your mind. Partisan politics. Don't ever let anybody to deceive you with ethnic politics. It's partisan politics. See everything they are doing first as party politics. First, because every politician will support their party, because only on the basis of that party will they get their political interest. So their interest is hinged on their party, and so their party will get their support at any time T. And should they move from one party to the other party, their allegiance will shift like that. I hope I'm making sense. Uh, so a top northern politician once told me that Jonathan allowed to rise at the beginning. Now that we sit and watch our own rise. Well, individual people can always have this kind of sentiment and this kind of bias. And if you are looking for that kind of bias to be confirmed, you are going to get it many across board. So I don't necessarily limit myself to those kind of, mundane assertions that is coming from, unspecified, unverifiable sources. Um, Soludo is thinking about the danger of Labour Party taking over his state House of Assembly. That will be injurious to his plans for Anambra State is partisan indeed. Exactly. It's about his party. So people are looking at, oh, you don't, no, 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 no. Because even Peter B himself, he has always been supporting the interests of whatever party he's in. So at the end of the day, it's like the ethnicity is just the ladder that they are, it's like the base, they are stepping on it, they are standing on it. But at any time, see, any step forward they make is towards their interests and their party interests, because both of them are intertwined together, their interests and their political party. So if you don't support your party, you cannot go further than that. So stop fighting yourself because of ethnicity and all this thing. It is planned. It was programmed like that. Stop falling into that trap. Stop it. If Soludo is saying anything, it's for his politics. If P2B is saying or not saying anything, it's for his own interest, for his own political party, for his own political ambition, for his own political interest. You see, the same way with Tinubu, the same way with Kwakwan. So it's about their political interest, and they can only actualize that political interest through the party that they are running on. So the party gives them the platform to go and stand, before the people. The party is like where they are standing to present themselves to the whole people from all across board. You understand? So I just hope you can get this understanding and stop bickering. Stop bickering. Stop bickering. And when you understand it's partisan politics and not ethnic politics, you will change so much in the way you are, antagonizing each other and so acrimonious with each other. For example, there's a video that's flying around where Tinubu and what is his name now? Atiku were sitting on a sofa and interacting amicably, friendly, But when Tinubu was it Delta State, he was giving them some history about Atiku. It's okay. It's partisan politics. Whatever you have, you use it against the other person in the other party. It doesn't mean that when they see each other, they are going to be enemies or on the basis of you are Yoruba, I'm Hausa. No, I hope people understand this. I just want to pass this message, because it's late and it's Sunday, going to Monday, and it's very important as we are going further into these elections, and as the whole thing is taking shape, that you don't fall into ethnic hate, ethnic fighting, ethnic derogatory language, this viciousness, this, like, you just aggravating yourself over nothing. No, 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 no. Stay concentrated. Understand that it is partisan politics at its finest. It's partisan politics. They are not that's what I'm saying. Nigeria is not actually playing ethnic politics, but the politicians are using ethnicity to whip up sentiments on from the people. That's what I'm trying to explain. Nigeria is not playing partisan politics, ethnic politics per se. They are not playing ethnic politics, because if you look at what is going on, for example, all along, for example, Southeast have always aligned. The majority of Southeast politicians have always aligned with PDP. And PDP had always had people from across the country. The same way, any party that goes to the center always have members from across ethnicities. I don't know, I don't know whether I'm the only one seeing it. It has always been like that. But they whip up these sentiments just, to hike the people and set them up against each other. But they don't care. It doesn't matter anything to them. It doesn't. It doesn't. And like this, their allegiance can switch from one party to the other. If this party is not giving them what they want and they decide to switch, immediately their allegiance will switch to the other party. You understand? So because they want to use that party to get to where they are going. The party is like the vehicle you are driving to get to where you are going. You know? Is it? Yeah, yeah, yeah. I was thinking so too. We'll see how that affects the electioneering going forward. But please, my people, today Sunday in coming starting in the new week. Please pay attention, be guided, guide your emotions, protect your friendships, protect your relationships. You will need them after the elections. Instead of you to become enemies with your ex-wife friend or someone you are in talking terms, you become enemy, whatever, you know, block the person, stay away from the person, don't get into fight. Protect yourself, protect your emotion, protect your friendship, protect your relationship. You will need it. You will need it. And keep in mind always, it's party politics. It is partisan politics. It is not ethnic politics. On the surface, it looks like it's ethnic politics, but it is not. It's party politics, and it's always party politics, and the party interest goes first, because that party interest is the vehicle upon which anybody wants to get to any destination is going to ride. So that party interest will always override any form of ethnic sentiment anybody is carrying around. So ethnicity, ethnic sentiment, ethnic acrimony is a baggage. You don't need to laden yourself with it. Free yourself. The Bible said that he that the Son of Man hath freed is free indeed. So make your choice today. Be free and know that you are free. Free from anything that puts you down, that puts unnecessary weight and burden on yourself. Keep it moving. Keep your life simple. Keep it going. You have only this one life. Make the most of it. Don't create enemy for yourself. Don't block road for yourself. You know, yeah. Always leave the back door open, basically. Yeah. Thank you, my people. Thank you, my people. I remember in our village back then, in our old house, we had a house. So there's always a front door and a back door. There's always a front door and a back door. And there's a reason why. The concept of having a back door, that you may come in through the front door and something may happen. You may not be able to get out from that front door. You will need to use the back door. And sometimes you may not be, it may not be right or protective enough for you to come through the front door, and you will be able to sneak in from the back door. There's always a purpose for it. So in whatever you do in your relationships, because of these elections, don't go and create problem for yourself. When you are closing that door, be mindful of the back door. Let it be open somehow. Okay. Yeah. So I think this is really all I want to share with you. I don't want to take too much of your time, except there's anybody that wants to come on and share any other thing with us. I'll leave it here, my people, because it's Sunday and tomorrow is working day. I know a lot of us will be going to work. So by the grace of God, I'll see you guys again tomorrow. And I hope you have a great evening. And I hope your team wins. I don't know who your team is. Of course, I will be rooting for Team Germany for now. Let's see how they do. And yeah, have a great week ahead. God bless you all. And remember, it is partisan politics. Partisan politics. Partisan politics. Bye. Bye. I wanted to see if there's anybody that wants to say anything.